Good morning on this Saturday. Thank you for joining us right now. You are looking over Centennial Olympic Park in downtown Atlanta. Looking pretty good. The sun is out now, and we see some blue skies behind those clouds after what started as a cloudy and overcast day. I'm Megan Packer, and we will check in with First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi in just a moment. But I do have an update on some of the morning's top stories, including the big story that we were on top of this morning is an update out of Rockdale County regarding a mother who has been missing for several weeks now. We heard from the sheriff this morning about this woman here, Amani Roberson, and the sheriff of Rockdale County confirms they have found her body and they have charged her husband with her murder. We heard from the sheriff, Eric Levitt, this morning, along with relatives of this victim. She had been missing for several weeks, a mother of 4, and the sheriff tells us that they arrested her husband, Donnell Anderson. He is currently in jail, charged with malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, and other charges. The sheriff says there's also another arrest anticipated in this case. A SWAT team found this suspect in Atlanta last night, but an absolutely heartbroken mother and father spoke today with the sheriff. You can imagine how they are feeling getting this update. Not only that, but they say this is not their first child that they have lost over the years. So not the outcome that people in the community of Conyers and Rockdale County were hoping for with this. But the sheriff is continuing to work this case. And again, he says another arrest likely coming. So we have a crew in Rockdale County today talking to people, and they will have the update right here on our streaming platforms throughout the day and also on Atlanta News First tonight. There is a lawyer from Georgia who is headed to prison for his role in the January 6 riots at the Capitol. 60-year-old William Calhoun Jr. from Americus was ordered to serve 18 months. A federal judge found the practicing attorney guilty of several charges, including obstruction of an official proceeding, which is a felony. The judge ordered him to serve 24 months of supervised release as well and pay a $2,000 restitution fee. If you are looking to cool off this weekend and you're looking for water, you will want to avoid one lake in Peachtree City because of potentially harmful algae in it. City of Peachtree City put up a sign and put up the barricades at Lake Peachtree saying that swimming is not allowed until further notice. They also say to be sure to keep the pets out of the lake. The warm temperatures and little rainfall make toxic algae blooms more common. So again, this is Lake Peachtree in Peachtree City. You need to avoid that if you were planning to head out there this weekend. All right, a lot of districts heading back to school right now in Clayton County are asking parents and children to be patient with their school buses. The district says that you should expect delayed pickup and drop-off times for at least the next 2 weeks. They are dealing with a shortage of drivers for more than 300 routes to pick up their 28,000 students. Middle and high school dismissals will likely be delayed so the elementary schools can get to the bus at their normal time. All right, did you check your Mega Millions ticket yet today? Because nobody hit that massive jackpot last night. So it rolls over to $1.55 billion for the next drawing in a few nights. The cash option is $757 million. Powerball is not too bad either. Several $1 million there. It's really a win-win, right? You can't, Courtney, you can't go wrong. I know that you got your tickets.
Yep.
And, it just has everybody dreaming of what would you do, but you got Powerball tonight, and you've got Mega Millions here in a few more nights as it surpasses now that $1 billion mark. All right, another look outside right now, downtown Atlanta. It's still cloudy, Courtney. You were tracking the fog this morning.
Yep.
That looks like it's moving out, though.
Right. Yep. Fog is moving out, and the sunshine will start to filter in through the day today. Right now, lots of puffy cumulus clouds out there, some nice little fair weather cumulus clouds, just making it look a little bit like a postcard out there over Centennial Olympic Park. So it's going to be a hot day today. Those clouds are a sign of the humidity out there, the moisture in the air. And as we go through the day today, expect temperatures to climb into the low 90s. I have us at 93. I think the cloud cover for the morning kind of helped knock our temperature down a degree from what it was originally supposed to be. I had us at 94. It's not like a drastic drop down, but 93 for the afternoon, but it will still still feel like the mid to upper 90s through most of your day. Through the overnight, low 70s, and then we'll wake up tomorrow morning with the chance for a few showers ahead of scattered thunderstorms for the afternoon, which is a first alert. We're kind of giving you a heads up if you have any afternoon lunch plans, you have any dinner plans, that you'll want to have that first alert weather app handy so that you can know if storms are in your area, because they will be around tomorrow afternoon and evening. An isolated storm or two could be severe. Here's a look at the storm outlook from the Storm Prediction Center for tomorrow. That level 2 sits more so back out in parts of Tennessee. It does slightly dip into parts of Fannin, Townsend, Union County. Nonetheless, the threat looks fairly isolated for us. Gusty wind, heavy rain, and frequent lightning is what we'll look for in any kind of storms that spark severe tomorrow. So let's take you through the morning. In the morning, we could have a cluster of showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. I don't think we're going to have the ingredients for severe storms the early morning hours, but you definitely could experience some heavy rain, and you might hear a rumble of thunder or two, especially if you're north of the city. Models have been very consistent keeping that north of the city, so anywhere north of I-20 pretty much is fair game for an early morning shower. We will start to dry out slightly through the early afternoon, but once we head towards 3-4 o'clock, any storms that start to spark up could potentially become strong to severe. I think at this point, your dinner hour across the metro, this latest model run is showing scattered showers and thunderstorms. This is where we'll watch for maybe a severe storm or two for your Sunday evening. And as we head through the overnight hours, we could have a few lingering showers, but that should clear by the commute Monday for work and school. Of course, it'll be the first day for our DeKalb and Fulton County students on Monday. Monday is another first alert. We have the chance for severe weather. In fact, a lot of the areas under a level 2 threat on Monday, which just means that scattered severe storms are possible, so not necessarily an isolated threat. We're going to have a cold front start to move through the area, and it'll stall, but as it moves through, that could produce a strong to severe storms for the second half of the day. Notice I put PM after that widespread there, so that is simply indicating that we're mainly focused on the evening hours. So I think by the time all the students are done at the bus stop, unless of course we've been doing the stories about, you know, the shortage of bus drivers, so the kids have been getting home a little late, that could definitely impact some of the commutes. But I think it's more so going to be a dinner hour problem, and for people who are headed home from work a little later in the afternoon on Monday. And we'll keep that scattered shower and storm chance Tuesday and Wednesday as that front again stalls over us. That's just going to provide a lot of lift that'll help keep us unsettled through the week. In fact, here's a look at our rainfall totals through Thursday. Now, this is just one model, but it does show the potential for maybe 3/4 of an inch to upwards of 3 inches of rain with locally heavy amounts north of Atlanta. So all these showers that are going to be produced over the next several days, because of the moisture we have in the atmosphere, will produce heavy downpours. So that's something that we will be watching. This could lead to maybe an isolated flash flooding threat as we head into the end of the week, but we'll be keeping an eye on it for you. Not of a heightened concern right now, but something we'll be keeping an eye on. Either way, we did lack in the rainfall department in July, so this will kind of make up for some lost time there and hopefully keep us out of any kind of drought as we head through the rest of the summer months and inch closer to fall. So that's it. We'll take you into the 7-day forecast. Oops, that's the next 6 days. The temperatures will be more seasonable because of the rain. So there it is. Here's a look at Atlanta's most accurate 7-day forecast. Low 90s today, hot and humid. Again, it'll feel hotter than that. And then mid 90s for Sunday and Monday with those afternoon and evening thunderstorms. A couple could be strong to severe, especially for the afternoon hours. And then we'll keep the chance for afternoon storms Tuesday through Friday, which will keep temperatures seasonable for us in the low 90s. Is anyone else looking forward to fall? Because I know I am. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for spending some time with us this morning. We do appreciate it. And make it a wonderful Saturday. Stay cool, and we'll catch you here next time.